So not ready. I'm getting there though. I might. Oh, sorry guys, hang on. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's a little better. Okay. Hi. Hi guys. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm so not ready tonight. Hi. Hello. Let me just get stuff up. Hi. Okay. Who was love a little while ago? I don't know. Who was love a little while ago? All right. Hi, Becky. Hi, Steve. Hi, Maddie. Jackie. Rachel. Tracy. Don. Oh, I got it. Tracy, I think. I hope. Hi, Hexen. Love you guys. Matt, I could not find her. Hopefully she will come. Hi, Keith. Jezebel. And wow, this keeps jumping. You guys are coming in quick. Hi, Word Weaver. That's cute. I like that. Wait, I know you. I know you under a different name, don't I, Word Weaver? Hi, Xanthia's here. Hi, Dave. It's so nice when Dave can be on with us. It's awesome. Oh, Jalen. I knew you. Okay. Hi, Heidi. Okay, sorry. I was doing stuff right up until the minute. And then I was like, oh, shit. I got to get ready. I was doing live readings. Oh, ha! Cool. Hi, Family Wizard. Okay. So, I was telling Hexen earlier that I didn't know what the heck I was going to go live for tonight at all. And I felt like, I would just figure it out because sometimes you just think, oh, Spirit will just kind of guide me to talk about what I need to talk about. Oh, I didn't put on any eyeliner or anything. Oh, this is rough. Okay, so I came home from work. I had my half day, yay. Fell asleep. And put my pajamas on, and then I've been doing stuff like I got half the tree out. And had no idea until about 5 minutes ago what I was going to do live. Rachel, not sure how long I'll be able to hang out. I'm on day 3 of the same medic. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry, honey. All fresh and clean like Mama Gaia. That is it today, boy. And as I was looking through stuff, I went downstairs. First, I looked at our page at the list of what people want me to do a video about. And I got an idea, which I don't remember what the idea was now. Hi, Tina. And then I went downstairs to look for a book based on that idea, and instead I got a whole different vibe. So I wanted to talk about, we started a little bit about energy work and how to do the energy balls in your hands. And I think I should say this. I'm a Reiki 2. I haven't got my master yet, although I've been taught a couple mastery things. Just basically time. But when I heal, I incorporate Reiki and I incorporate other things to my healing. I do crystal healing. I do what I just refer to as earth healing. I pull energy from Mama Gaia. And I've talked about that before. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to just kind of talk about where that came from for me. And it started before I ever knew Reiki. And Jackie, I keep meaning to get onto your thing and say, hey, honey, I'm trying to look at stuff. It's been crazy. So I feel bad that I've hardly talked to you in like 2 days. I knew this was going to be a hell week, but I feel bad. I'm finding a cold, not feeling well. Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie. Pretty happy right now since my dad handed me a bottle of root beer. Yay! Love it. I'm a root beer drinker too. So I just thought, you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about healing. And I don't know how to say this. First of all, Reiki healing is a thing that you need to be taught from a master. And that is only because of the attunements. There's the people who started Reiki, or the one guy who started Reiki, the way he teaches is you have to be attuned to that energy and to the symbols that you are given as you go through your Reiki teachings. So I incorporate some of that into what I do when I heal, but you do not have to be Reiki certified to start healing energies. And I thought, well, you know, I wonder if people really don't know that. That's okay, butterfly. I just started. No problem. I'm not the happiest person sucking on slippery elm drops and hot tea sitting in the corner. Oh, no. I finished Reiki 2, but I haven't gone to the 3 yet. Yes. I have been taught by a master, and I just haven't gotten the attunements and stuff to do my mastery because it's like $300, and I just haven't been there in my life yet. So I figured, the universe doesn't need me to be a master yet. So, like I said, though, you don't have to be Reiki certified in order to learn how to heal with energy. It's a different kind of energy. Reiki energy is different, and you do need to be certified with a Reiki master in order to do that, because you have to have the attunements. But you certainly can learn how to heal through crystals and through the earth and through other things. Shoot. The person that I was talking about yesterday just messaged me, and I hate when they do that when I'm on, because I'm like, hey, come on and talk to me. So anyway, I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to talk about how to do that, so that when you want to send some healing energy to people, because I've seen several times we've done kind of a healing session for someone, and people are like, yeah, I'm not a healer. I don't know how to do that. Everybody is a healer. You can tap into healing energies without ever having, trained a day. You just have to learn how to feel your own energies. Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about where, and I don't even know if anybody else heals the way that I do. I'm not saying that I made it up. I could have heard it somewhere and just resonated with it so well that I'm like, oh yes, that's what I picture. I think though that when I started healing energy with earth and with crystals and stuff, that vision had come to me. Well, I know that vision had come to me, but like I said, I don't know if people call it something else, or I'm not going to try to say I made this up because I don't know for sure. Oh, that's so annoying. My little space heater over here, which now I want to turn off because now I'm going to be working with energies. I'm going to be totally hot. So let me first talk a little bit about earthing. Has anybody heard of earthing? There is a thing that's out that people keep saying is a new thing. It's really not a new thing. It's been out for a long time. But I know Starhawk wrote a book on it. Yep, she sure did. Wrote a book on it. Oh, and I didn't bring up Starhawk's book. I brought up Earthing, but not Starhawk's book, which I have, but I didn't apparently bring it up. So earthing, though, is the process of touching your flesh to the earth and allowing that, exactly, nothing new under the sun, allowing that energy to pass back and forth. And you, yeah, it's close. It is, birthing has been out for ages. It is the practice of being barefoot outside and learning how to release the energies that you need to release, to get rid of, into the earth, into Mama Gaia, and how to pull the energies that you need from her. And for me, I know I've said before, when I picture myself healing for no matter what kind of healing it is, I always picture the bottoms of my feet. I always am flat-footed whenever I go to heal. So either I'm standing or I'm sitting in a chair flat-footed. And I picture the roots come out of my feet. And I have roots that come out of my feet. And to me, Mama Gaia reaches up with her roots and wraps around my roots so that we're intertwined. And then once I feel that connection hit, then I know that I can pass energy back and forth. And it is just a process of practice, really. And so we talked about last night, I think. Now I feel like it's been days ago. Maybe it wasn't last night because we were doing tarot last night. Jen, how would you suggest earthing if you're allergic to grass? Ooh, that's a good question. Is it all kinds of grass, Angela? Do you know? Is it, you certainly can do it without grass anyways, but how about moss? They have moss mats now. Yep, sand at the beach. But there is moss mats that you can get, that you buy this mat with seeds in it that have moss in it. It's all grass. Wow. That is so unusual. You certainly can do it with any kind of sand or anything like that too. So I would say, you can take, dirt and sand, even, totally losing what I'm trying to say. Moss should be different though. I betcha, well, I don't want to say I betcha. That doesn't, not I betcha. But, yep, start in the desert sand. And I would try out moss. You know, although in Arizona, unless you grow your own moss in the shower. But that's why those moss mats, I think, are awesome. You put them in the shower. And because you're in the shower a lot and stuff, that moisture actually helps the moss mats to grow. So I would suggest that. And sand is absolutely fine. I usually bring, you're allergic to moss too. That's horrible, Ange. Allergic to anything that grows outside. How hard for you, honey. But then you need to work with the stuff that's drier. You know, that's not necessarily growing stuff. So sand, rock, stone. One of the things I was going to say is, one of my favorite things to work with when I am doing earth healing. Yeah, they're called moss mats. And you, I should do farting. What? When before I go to sleep, I imagine my energy flowing out of my body back into the ground. What are you talking about, Maddie? Earthing, not farting. Oh, Maddie. Anyway, petrified wood is a really good way, because petrified wood, you know, obviously has grown in the earth and then was petrified. So all the stuff that was growing in there is not growing anymore, but it's still there. So you can connect to that earth energy through petrified wood. That's just too funny, Maddie. I love you. Nothing better than getting your feet into your garden dirt and swishing it around. Yes, absolutely. Or a copper sheet between you and the ground. That's a good tip too, Jezebel. There you go. So if you get hi Crafty, if you get a copper sheet, you can usually go to the hardware store or places like Lowe's or something like that. I'm dying over here, right? Release that energy. You can get a copper sheet, and because copper is a natural mineral, that will connect to the stuff that you aren't able to connect to. So you can put it right on top of the grass and then step on the copper sheet. That's a great method. Good idea. I love it. Petrified wood, though, is such a great healing tool. For me, that was so awkward. Now I feel your pain. I absolutely adore petrified wood. I have tons of petrified wood. I really like especially the pieces that you can see the bark on. So like this piece, you can see where the bark is on it and all the colors. And to me, I love my pet wood. This one. So it just, to me, is like the perfect stone. I have so much of it. This one has, you know, some of the different colorings on it. Then you can see the bark on the outside. So I definitely, pet wood is one of the best things you can do. Contrast having made everybody laugh. That's right. It surely did. It was great. The other thing is driftwood. So a piece of driftwood that is not alive anymore. It's so rare and expensive over here. Really? Oh, Jez. We can kind of, well, I shouldn't say we can pick it up anywhere, but I have found some of my own, and it's a lot easier to buy over here. So releasing that energy. Sometimes you just got to release what no longer serves you, Maddie. I love finding pieces of driftwood that I think are rare, like different and unusual. And the energies to them. See, now this one always fits in my hand. And the energies to them, you can feel what was there before. Yep, fairy stones by the river, the ones with the hole in them. I know, and I was looking for mine, which of course I could not find on the way up here. I can't breathe. And of course I couldn't find it. I don't know why. Oh, you know why? I think I brought it up when I was doing stones before, and I think it's in a different place than it usually was. Live by the bay in a block, so if anyone needs, let me know. I find it all the time. Awesome. Healing rattles. Oh, perfect, right? The other thing is, so I also will tell you, I work a lot with all different forms of selenite. Now, I know that you all have seen like my selenite charging plate. This one is called angel wing selenite or fishtail selenite. Fell in the basket. I know it did, but I don't know what it was because I can't see it. Anyways, so the actual white selenite, I love this stuff. Believe me, I work with all kinds of selenite. So selenite, you know, is in a lot of different forms now. A lot of people don't know all the different forms of selenite. And I love the white stuff, absolutely. But let me show you. This is also a different form of selenite. It's made out of the same minerals. And it just hasn't... hi, Leland. Where did you find that, Jen? The fishtail one at a gem show. I had that on my wish list. I have a whole wish list of stones that I don't have. And I had that on my wish list for a long time, and I found it at a gemstone or a gem show. So this is also called desert selenite, or some people call it desert rose. There's different forms of it. This is also selenite. Whoever shared the raw selenite Etsy find in the youth group. In the youth group. Did I just say youth group? In the Facebook group. So this is selenite too. And so selenite, it starts out as sand. And it like is sand petrifies, and over millions of years it does this. And if it's compressed enough, usually like glaciers and stuff is what would have compressed it enough. Selenite just disappear around here in the desert rose. I can keep to myself though, right? Then it forms that that clear selenite. But one of my favorite things to work with when I'm healing, these are called sixlings. All right, 20 minutes. That wasn't terrible, I guess. Let it go, Jen. Whew. These are called sixlings. And you don't have to get them in pairs, but to have them in pairs, they like to be in pairs. Seashells and petrified wood. Awesome, Johnny. I love them too. I never knew they came like that. Always learning something from Jen. Good. So these are called sixlings, and you can get them as a set of, you really should, let me put it this way. You really should get them as a pair, as a set, because usually, that's absolutely, Jess. And I say that too, but people sell them as one at a time, which makes my heart hurt because they are twin energies. They are supposed to be together. They're like a twin flame. And if you separate them, they're always going to be searching for their pair, for their mate. So I hate that people sell them separately, and I wouldn't buy them separately because to me, they have to come as a pair. But, whew, so that energy starts really going through you. You put one in each hand, and the energy that flows through them comes directly from the earth and will flow through you and clear as it flows. And I believe, because I have seen a lot of people pick up the sixlings who haven't worked with energy a whole lot. And I believe it's not just me that can feel that energy. That's what I'm trying to say. It really, you can kind of feel it flowing. And you have what's called meridians. And I know people laugh at me because I'm a Star Wars person, but yes, meridians are real, people. And it is that energy flow that is just beyond the surface of your body and flows all the way around. So that is through Reiki, through crystal healing, through earth healing. You can feel if there's a blockage in the meridians. And you can kind of feel when you begin to work with energy with your hands, you can feel when there's something not quite right. You can feel that energy flow is not flowing correctly and where it's coming from. So when you are doing Reiki, when you are doing earth healing, when you're, whatever it is you're doing, the basis of acupuncture, yay. So when you are doing that healing and you begin to learn the flow of the energy, this just enhances and pulls from the earth Mama Gaia's energy healing. So if you can find a sixling pair, and I was, Brian Baker is, like, to me, is the selenite god. I went on his page when we talked about him the last time, though, and I have to message him because he doesn't have anything posted, and I feel like, oh my gosh, has he moved on now? I am a little bit out of sorts. I'll tell you, it's because of my job, because this week I'm at the main office, so I'm like, I am worn out from my job this week because I hate the main office. So it's hard for me to be there all week long. I just want to like shoot somebody. Especially, she'll never watch this. There's a girl at work right now who I adore usually, but right now she's going through this thing at work because she has to be at the main office all the time. And she's really negative right now. And I'm trying not to be, yes. I'm trying not to be that negative, even though I'm like, ugh, I don't want to go either. But I'm trying to be like, okay, I'm just going to get through this week. And I get there and she's like, ugh, this place is hell and this, and I hate the energy vampires. You know what I mean? They just suck you down. And you're like, no, I want to breathe, please. Go away. I'm trying to stay positive. She's not making it easy this week at all. So, sixling pair, very, very good energy healing work. This is also a form of selenite. So, that's just a little, I don't know, tip. There are so many earth stones, though, that will help you to enhance that energy, right? Send her on vacation. No kidding. And I have to train with her next week, too, because she's my relief at my office that I love. So she has to train with me, too. And I'm like, oh, please just, I think I'm going to bring a special crystal for her or something because she's open to it. I like do tarot readings and stuff for her. So I think I'm going to be like, okay, we're going to be nice and positive in our office this week. Okay. So this is a pyrite sun. Again, this is a high energy. sixling. It's a sixling pear. Sixling. A sixling pear. Make her a moho bag. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, Lillian. Thank you. So this is a pyrite sun. This is, to me, a high energy earth stone. A lot of, I know you all can connect to this. I gave a small piece of selenite to a student friend at school. He's a spiritual young man. I told Neon about the stone. His little smile, when I gave him a piece, he smiled. Ah, I love when that happens. When you can connect somebody that maybe wasn't as connected as they could be. Love it, Jackie. Good job. There are a lot of stones are, a lot of earth stones are not high vibrational stones, not high energy. Like petrified wood is not a high vibrational stone. Selenite is, and pyrite is a very high energy earth stone. Oh, Kitty, I give people stones all the time. I give my patients stones sometimes. Absolutely, and they love it. And they think it connects them to something, which it does. So, the pyrite sunstone is just a formation of the pyrite that obviously looks like a sun. I work with it a lot around the solstice times. But connects you to that energy in a high vibe way. So when people talk about, totally lost what I was going to say. No, I didn't. When people talk about Mama Earth, and I've heard people talk about Father Sky, I do get my patients stoned all the time. And what's funny is, I told you, I have my council is always on my mammo machine. And I have people all the time, oh, those are so pretty. Oh, they're skulls? Why do you have skulls on your thing? And then, so then I get to talk to them about what each of them means. So this skull does this, and they're just here to protect you and give you good energy. And they're all like, oh yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Even if they don't believe anything about it, I get them to believe a little bit. So good job, Jackie. How does a person find petrified wood and the ones in your hands? Okay, so pet wood, I'll tell you. This one I could be arrested for. Previous patients that didn't make it. Oh, I love it. I'm going to tell somebody that the next time, I swear. You get your patients stoned. I did, because somebody else said it, Dave. So I could be arrested for this one because I was in Utah. And I went to, it was an arbor museum, I think. And they had, this actually came from, I have a picture of it someplace, this huge petrified wood boulder that was like almost as big as I was. And it was freaking gorgeous. And it had these gorgeous blues and stuff. And I would never, and I have to say, before I finish this, I would never like chip off stones off of that. I wouldn't do that. But it had signs all over, please do not take any of the petrified wood. Well, this had fallen off already. So I was like, I think that's a sign the universe wanted me to have a piece of it. So I know that he came from this huge boulder, and I know I will appreciate it. And it won't just be run over by all the golf carts that are going back and forth. You know, and I'm like, I know that this came from that. My nephew, 7 years old, got hyper today, and he said, I need the rose quartz. Ah, I love that. I have my niece who, I had her on here. She has ADD like I do. And she, before she could barely talk, would ask me for the lappy. I need the lapidability, meaning the lapidolite. Same thing, because she had ADD like me. Ranger shot my dad. Yep, absolutely, Angela. And you can be in big trouble if you take them out of the Petwood forests for sure now, because people have taken them so much. As far as the other stones, all I can say is gem shows. Every October, there's a gem show here in Rochester that I go to every year. I kind of save up for. I didn't go this year, though. Isn't that funny? I say I go every year, and then I didn't go this year. I didn't have money this year. It came on, like, my non-work week or my non-pay week, so. so I get a lot of stuff at gem shows because I like to be able to feel the specimens that I'm getting them from. Some of them I get from trusted dealers that I have. I gave you guys a couple of my trusted dealers, I think. Yeah, I know I did. My Scully dealer. I don't think I gave you my other dealers, my other Etsy stone dealers, though. I'll have to look and see. And I was saying Brian Baker's Man Selenite is who sold me this and my charging. No, not this one. Sold me my 6-lings and my charging plate. He was not selling anything. So I'm going to have to personal message him and ask him if he is still digging, because he had his own mine and he would dig them up and he sold them for incredible prices. So I'm still friends with him, and I just noticed he wasn't selling any on his site, and he always is. So I thought, ooh, I hope he's not done. Yep. I know I am a little out of it, huh? 30 minutes. Okay. What else do I have in my little basket of healing? Okay. So this is, somebody was talking about, who the heck was talking about natural citrine? Because this is a piece of natural citrine. So if you see, a lot of people are like, oh, that, that burnt orange or that bright yellow or something. And I've said this before. Yes, I know. I love my natural citrine. Don't get me wrong. I had to have, a piece of natural citrine because I'm a crystal healer, because I feel like I need everything. But people talk about all the time, that they don't like. I've heard people down the other citrine, like the citrine that I should have brought the other one up. But I've heard people down that and say, oh, that's not like real citrine. They burn it. Well, that's true. They do burn it, but it just enhances, it just quickens the process. So selenite is amethyst that has been superheated for thousands of years. And then it becomes, this is amethyst that was sitting in the earth being warmed up for thousands of years. The only difference, energetically, there is no difference in this and what you see in the store that has the white bottom and the bright yellow tops. Seriously. So I argue with people all the time because people go, oh, that's not real citrine. Yes, it is. It is absolutely real citrine. It may be cheaper than this because it took thousands of years to do this, but all they did was speed up the process energetically and mineral-wise. Like if you looked at the minerals and stuff, however geologists do that, microscope, I don't really know what they do. But if they did that energetically and scientifically, it's the same mineral. It is wrong to prefer the natural over the man-made. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because energetically, this is the same thing. Now, of course, it's not lab created, though. It's just lab helped along. It's the same thing. Yeah, it would be different if it was dyed. Absolutely. But all they did was heat it faster than what it would have been. So it's energetically the same thing. Are the stone and crystal more powerful in natural form? Nope. Not at all. Now, do I love this? Probably more than, yes. But it's not because of energetically. It's just because I like this look better. But it's energetically, it is exactly the same. And I have pieces of the other too. It is a happy stone. It is absolutely a happy stone. And that's one of the things it does is lift your mood. So I hate to say I hate, but I hate when people though are like, oh, that's fake. That's fake. No, it's not. It's not fake. It's energetically and scientifically the same goddamn stone. It just was, it just was speeded along a little. That's all. Yes. Okay. So I did want to mention that because citrine is one of those stones that people get into tizzies about. And because I've been on rock hounding sites and gem sites forever. Really? I've heard that before, Des. You're not the only one. I've heard that before, that some people, it's like, whoo, it's too like bright, like it's looking like looking at a bright light. So what was I gonna say? Oh, so I've been on like rock hounding sites and gem sites where they're like, that is not real citrine. Why are you saying? And I'm like, oh no, you are so wrong. And sometimes I am a little bit argumentative. I must admit. I do not usually argue with people in here. They are camera. They'll believe you. That's right. See? I let out such a laugh when you dropped your citrine. My dad thought I was in distress and came running. Well, I have to say, too, it wasn't. I knocked this off the table, which is much worse because this is green apophyllite. And this is way more expensive than this. I wear a rainbow moonstone out of all the moonstones. That is the one I connect with. That is awesome, Jackie. And I love moonstone. I have to say the rainbow moonstone is the least moonstone that I connect with. I connect with green moonstone first. And it's something about the energy is softer. And a very close second, black moonstone. I love black moonstone. It's my favorite. I like peach moonstone. But stays in my car for night driving. Cool. Rainbow moonstone. I think I only have like maybe 3 or 4 pieces of rainbow moonstone because to me it's same thing as that Jez was saying about the citrine. It's like too bright for me. But yeah, black moonstone is my jam, and I love my green. My green moonstone is awesome. On some Herkimer diamonds. Is that what you mean? Herkimer is about 4 hours from here. And my mother and I have gone to Herkimer and to the mines and stuff. And it's just amazing. And there's a place at the flea market. So when you guys come up in May, that's one of the things I keep talking about. We're going to go to the flea market, I think. And there's a guy who digs for the Herkimer diamonds, and he sells all kinds of stone. It's where I got my big piece of blue citrine. I think I paid $10 for it. He's awesome. So have you been there? Yeah. Yep, absolutely, Roseanne. It's about 4 hours from here. And I have been there, and I have been in the mines, and it's awesome. Oral exams, thinking, confidence, clarity of thought, and clear speech. Okay, oral exams. Blue lace agate, blue calcite. For some reason, malachite came to my head. There's something that you need to connect your heart and throat chakra with. Citrine will help with confidence. You need something to ground you too. I would say, depends on what you connect with. I'm better with black tourmaline, but a lot of people are better with hematite. Hematite to me, I don't know what it is. I think hematite overgrounds me. I feel like I have lead in my feet. And black tourmaline helps me a lot. So it would be on my way to Rochester. Herkimer. Yep, it's in the southern tier. Yep. Love it. I love Herkimer. And it's a cute little town, too. It's a cute place. And they like all rock hounds. They like all rock hounds. If you know a lot about rocks, they're like, yeah. You got angry and it ran. I know, right? Moonstone is my favorite, too. Love it. It's okay, Roseanne. I totally knew exactly what you're saying. I have a black tourmaline pendant I wear all the time. Perfect. Awesome. Hematite is awesome for grounding, but boy, I'll tell you, if I have hematite, I can't wear it. I think that's part of it. If I hold it, I'm okay. But if I wear hematite, I feel like I have lead boots on. It is so super grounding that I'm like, whoa, okay. I need to at least feel some energy here a little. So, snowflake obsidian, yep. Okay, so this is another one of my favorite earth healers. Again, another high vibe. Now, when I'm healing from earth, I am using a lot of high vibe. I always make sure you have something to ground with you. So pet wood is a good grounder. But apophyllite is, hi Keith. 3-day-long migraine. Oh, Rachel. Apophyllite is a great high vibe earth healing stone too. And the green apophyllite, again, and you know, it must be, I'll have to really meditate on this, but hi Anna. It must be, there's something, I always have something with high vibe crystals that if they're too high vibe, I feel like it's blinding me. So that energy to me is too much. I need like a little bit of a filter over it. So the green moonstone, green apophyllite, that always helps me a whole lot. I have a tiny hermit Yanni egg. Ooh, that's cool. You know what? I almost brought out my Yanni eggs to talk about, but since we have so many men, I thought, well, maybe we'll have to do like a girls' night or something and talk about Yanni eggs. Yay! Hi, Alex. So you're cheating in your classroom. So apophyllite. This is a green apophyllite. Again, high vibe energy. I'm going to put this down now. Apophyllite connects your crown chakra to your deity. So it is very good. What is a Yanni egg? Yanni eggs are used internally, Jackie. Only for women internally. For JJs, that's right. And they are for a lot of things. But for one, they strengthen the muscles there. So we can talk about them. There's, what do you mean, hell no? You're even wearing green. I know, right? I used to hate green. Isn't that funny? A long time ago. I think the coast time drag affects my seeing the live videos. I seem to be getting in the chat room, not in sync with the video. I'm getting everything late here. Wow, that's weird. Rachel, I deal with migraines on a daily basis. Peppermint tea. Yes, Kegels. That's right. So it helps to strengthen your muscles down there. And for one thing, Jackie, it's not just for sex. Let me tell you, it's also for, you know how as we get older, sometimes we have to be careful if we're laughing too hard or sneezing too hard or coughing too hard. That's right. That helps that too. Yep, that's right. So Yanni eggs are really helpful. And I know it sounds a little weird, but it does help that. And there's normally, I mean, there's a lot of different sizes, but there's normally 3 different sizes. And you start with the larger size because the point is you're moving that egg back and forth inside. And then you gradually go to a smaller size. So we'll leave it at that for all the guys. Sorry, guys. All right. And yes, and for anxiety and for grounding. And, you know, I have a smoky quartz set. And I have something else too. I can't remember. I really like my smoky quartz set though. So anyway, and it's also great for sex because let's be honest here. We all want to be good at that until we're dead. Put it that way? Okay. Anyways, apophyllite. Oh, I would be very careful with Yanni eggs, particularly with what crystals they're made out of. Porous crystals can absorb bacteria. Yes, absolutely. That's true. And you need to know what you're doing for sure. So I know it's hard to tell, but I Can any of you guess what stone this is? There are some great sites for proper yawning eggs. They make sure to use safe materials. That's right. Absolutely. Yes, right? I agree. If Brad were here, it would be a livelier chat discussion with that. Yeah, you can't just stick whatever up there. Yes, we are totally missing Brad. Absolutely. So that's a good guess, calcite, for sure, because it almost looks waxy, right? This is actually talc. This is the stone talc. So you can see it almost looks like mica a little bit in the layers and that kind of thing. It actually has my fingerprints on it because I do this with it all the time because I love the feel of it. So if you see, oh yeah, right, you're never going to see that. It kind of looks like soapstone. It is extremely soft. And yep, and it is the softest stone. So when you talk about the Mohl's hardness scale, M-O-H-L, when you're talking about stones, you're talking about this is the softest stone. This is the lowest rating on the Mohl's hardness scale is talc. I actually got this near Herkimer, New York. We dug up some talc. It is getting more and more rare to find actual talc stones, though, because with, Johnson & Johnson and baby powders and all that used talc forever, even though they don't anymore. They used talc forever, and they used a lot of it up. So it's hard to find actual talc stones now because they have used a lot of it up. I'm sure eventually we'll find other, sites for it. But it is hard to find talc stones now. Sorry, I was looking for Scully's. That's okay. Yeah, super soft. I just love it. I love my talc. But this is a very good earth healing stone too. You just have to be careful with it if you're a klutz like I am. So I'm trying to be really careful to hold on to it. Because if you break it, it will shatter into like 8 million pieces. Because you can see it has, because this is what I do with it all the time. It now has my little imprint on it. Yeah, there you go. You can see that it kind of molds to what I do with it all the time because I'm constantly, if I have it for healing, it's for specific things for me. And so I rub it that way and it has molded itself to what I do with it. So, but it's a very good earth healer. Connects me to Mama Gaia. What else do I have in my little bag of tricks? Okay, have you, any of you heard of, now let me try to say this right tonight. Amphibole. Have you heard of amphibole stone? Looks very glassy on my side. I thought it was some kind of rare obsidian, right? It could have been. I know, I love the color of it too. And again, green, you're right. Jack, my stuff, for some reason lately, is all green. Rachel, tapping and a shower with eucalyptus helps me with migraines. Yes, that's a good, absolutely. Yep, and tapping. So amphibole stones are stones that, boy, I hope you can see these. These are gorgeous. They are quartz stones with inclusions in it that end up looking like scenes. So let me see if this one is like a desert scene. Hold on, let me see if I can get a dark book. So you might be able to. No, that's shiny. Wait, I need a. Oh, here we go. Now that's gonna be shiny too. Hold on. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Whoops. I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay. Now, can you see that looks, you can't, this is annoying. Okay, hold on. I'll do it with my shirt. Hopefully, it will focus. Okay. So can you see that desert scene in there? It looks like, this one looks like a desert scene. And it has inclusions in there of all kinds of different minerals that it grew up and through and around the quartz. And then when the glacier forms the quartz into the shapes, then it's trapped in there forever. So there's different things in there that are there forever. So this one, this is my bigger one. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to... This is called amphibole quartz. So, or like this side of it. Hold on. And like this one has the where's my glasses? I just had my glasses in my hand. Really? What did I do with them? This one has, we talked about a little bit about that lithium. This one has lithium in it. And that is the purpley stuff. And it has iron towards the top. Sure, it is amphibole. A-M-P-H-I-B-O-L-E. I think. I might have to write it. A-M-P... Oh, wait, look, I wrote it on here. A-M-P-H-I-B-O-L-E. Amphibole stones. You probably can't see that now. Oh, there it is. And that is, you know, the quartz with these really awesome inclusions in them that trap in there forever. And those inclusions help. And hydros. That's what Jackie was trying to say. And I could not remember the name of it. The ones with the bubbles. And I can't find mine right now. It must be... Oh, yes, I can. I know right where it is. Duh. That is where the water bubble is trapped in it. And you can move the water bubble in the quartz. And it's trapped in there forever. So this one has lithium, it has iron, it has, I think it has some calcite in here. It has all kinds of stuff. This one has lithium, iron, and what else? Oh, dolomite. Dolomite is in there. At the bottom here is a lot of dolomite. Then, what else is I going to show you? Okay, oh, so you know the White Cliffs of Dover? I'm going to try everything that was suggested before I bet. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, it absolutely is a grounding stone. It's an awesome grounding stone. And because it's in quartz, it's a ground, it allows you to have the high energy stuff of quartz and also stay grounded so it doesn't make you flighty. It's awesome. White Cliffs of Dover. I have worked with this stone a lot. I got sent this by a friend who lives near the White Cliffs of Dover. And it's illegal to take any stones anymore from them because they are wasting away. But she lives near there and has like a bucket full apparently that she's had since she was a kid because she lives there. So she sent me a stone from the White Cliffs of Dover. Now, energetically, I don't know what kind of stone it is. Rachel, do you need to go to the ER, honey? Is it that bad? Yeah, if you... You're making me worry. Let me ask you real quick, Rachel. Is it the worst headache you've ever had? I'm definitely with new symptoms. That's not good. New symptoms are different. Normally meds will kick it. Is it the worst headache you've ever had? You're making me worry. It's the longest, and I feel it in my neck, and I'm nauseous. So yeah, it is. All right. Well, that does not sound like stroke symptom stuff, but it does. Anything when it's new stuff that you're not used to, you should go, because yeah, they can make sure you're comforted with drugs, and they can rule out stuff like high blood pressure and stuff that medically you need to take care of. Actually, they're not chalk, Heidi. I thought that too. They make chalk. Let me rephrase that. They used to make chalk out of whatever this is, but they're not actually, I don't know how to say this. There's actually a stone too that, not a stone, a mineral that they make most chalk out of, and it's not called chalk, and it's not talc, although they used to make chalk out of talc too. Can't think of it to save my life, but energetically, I have been working with this stone for about a year now, since I got it. And energetically, this is it could be limestone. No, it's not hard enough though. It is softer than limestone. Energetically, it is the oddest stone I've ever worked with, because depending on my energy, it seems like it sucks in my energies and mutes them a little, if that makes any sense. So like if I'm really flighty and I'm really out there and I meditate with this stone, it kind of sucks in the flightiness and gets rid of it. If I'm really down and I feel like way down here and I'm really low energy, it sucks in the low energy. So it like balances. But it balances better than almost any stone, except for my Viking ball, which I have a Viking ball and I forgot to bring that out. That's one of my favorite. Does it come in a hat? I know, right? It is, yes. Hi, Lulu. It isn't calcite either, because it's not at all waxy, or it's almost porous. So it like knows what you need. Isn't that weird? And Viking ball. Oh, you don't know what a Viking ball is. Okay. I'm really tempted to go get it. Can you guys? Ooh, it might be gypsum. It might be gypsum. Could be. I'm trying to think, do I have any other gypsum? Now I kind of want to find another piece of gypsum and compare. Really a cool stone that I haven't seemed like I worked with. See that, but we'll go get it. Yeah, I know, right? Do you guys mind? I'll be really quick. Let me go try to get it. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is. Hold on, because I love my Viking ball. Okay, I'm coming. It's got to be in one of these two things. Oh. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. Bird nest. So all around my house, I have little bowls of crystals everywhere. Like this is a natural gourd, and I put crystals in here. Whew. Oh look, I found one of my fairy stones. Hi, Ruby. Ah, here it is. I found it. I knew it was going to be in there someplace. This is pink fluorite. I just ran downstairs, Ruby, to find stuff. Okay. This is, by the way, I keep talking about my bowl with salt and rosemary and sage in it. So this is my bowl that my crystals, when I'm done, this is what I choose from for my weekly crystals. And I keep salt, rosemary, and sage in there. And once a month, I empty it out and re-put new stuff in so that it keeps my crystals cleansed. Okay, so this is a Viking ball. And Viking balls wash up on the beaches in Denmark, and they are petrified seaweed and sea grasses and stuff like that. So if you, let's see if I can get through this. She said balls. If you really look in here, you can kind of see, hi Tina. This stone is pretty much, I mean, I don't know. How many times have I said, this is my favorite stone ever? This is my favorite stone ever. Okay, but a Viking ball is absolutely an incredible stone. It literally, and I'm not kidding, it literally sucks negative energy. Not just negative. I don't know how to say this. It sucks bad vibes. It's like if I am feeling really bitchy, you know, you have one of those days where you're like, oh, screw everyone. I just don't want to, I just don't want to be around. And you put this in the middle of the room. Now you have to set the intention for it. This should be called the stone show, right? You have to set the intention for it. But if you put this in the middle of the room and tell it, okay, get rid of it all. It will, if my husband and I are fighting and I'm just being bitchy or he's being bitchy or whatever, it like sucks all that energy. You can feel it coming, like it sucks it all into the middle of the room where you have this, and it traps it in there, and it keeps it in there till it gives up, till it decides it doesn't want to be that anymore, and then it slowly drains out positive energy back in the room. It is awesome. I love this stone. It's called the Viking ball. You can only get it, I think, I'm almost certain it's Denmark, because it washes up on the beaches of Denmark, and it's petrified like seaweed and sea moss and seagrass and that kind of stuff. And something about the way that the tide brings it in. Thank you, Jez. I knew you would know. It like washes them up onto the Washington, D.C. It needs a lot of those balls. Ain't that the truth? It is, oh, great for family reunions. I know it, for holidays with everybody coming out. Hi, Janice. I got this one from one of my Etsy shops. So I'll try to look and see if she has any more and post it. Just an incredible, incredible stone. I love my Viking balls. Look at this, is a piece of black amber that I found. I love my black amber. So this, I know, this is terrible. Now I brought my bowls up. Here's the citrine that people say is fake. Where's my other citrine? Oh, here it is. So this is the real, same citrine. It's just this was helped along. That's all. Same energetically, same mineral, same composite, scientifically, same. Just this one was naturally burned, you know, over thousands of years. It is prettier, I agree, but energetically it's the same. I go collect a bucket and send everyone a Viking ball for Christmas. Jezebel, I'm telling you what, they're very hard to find. Not a lot of people sell them anymore. So I would be forever in your debt if I could get another one. I usually leave my salt lamp in the living room, especially when the grandkids are here. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm telling you what. Whew, I would be forever, forever in your debt. Okay. Gosh, you guys, I know. Crystals wise, I could teach a class for days and days on crystals. This is Crazy Lace Agate. Fell right into my bowl of salt. I got mine from an Etsy, one of my shops on Etsy. Jezebel says she pulls them right up because, you know, that's her home base there. So this is singing quartz. If you've heard of singing quartz, you hear the high vibrations when they are clinked together. That's singing quartz. They are great to meditate with. Great for earth energy healing. Singing quartz. A lot of people make, what do you call them? Wind chimes out of them. Boy, I'm going to put stuff down because I'm in big trouble today. Galaxite. All right, I'm going to stop showing you because I could show you a million stones and tell you what they are and what they do and all that stuff. See my raw carnelian. Aren't those the ones that run watches? You mean the quartz, the singing quartz? Believe it or not, the quartz that supposedly run watches they look more like sand. They're not clear most of the time. Although I think if you get high-end stuff, you know, they polish them and stuff, but can we see the Scully's Council? Oh, they're downstairs, you guys. You're going to make me take the whole thing downstairs, aren't you? You haven't, oh, and you know what? I got to clean my living room. I'm going to, I know, you guys are terrible for my squirrel sensibilities. I'm going to clean up the living room, and I have to plug back in. My crystal cabinet is gorgeous when I light it up because each shelf has a light, and it hasn't been lighting up lately, so I got to figure out what the hell happened to it because you can't see in there. It's awful dark without the lights. So I'm going to figure that out this weekend. I think I'm going to work on the lights and stuff to it. And God, was I almost done, you guys? Where the hell was I? I'm going to go crazy. Crackled quartz. You had a video on your cabinet. Yes, I did. Absolutely. You can look in past videos because I know I have. Some Scully's coming. Yay. Oh, cool. This is called Covalite. This stone is a fairly new one to me. I've only had it for a couple of years. And, wow, this lighting does nothing to this. There are inclusions in this that flash. Ugh. I live with a teenager who thinks she knows everything and is going to be the boss of me. I think one of those walking stones would be a wonderful asset to our household. Absolutely. I am not typing at the right type for Jen to see my posts. I'm sorry, Ash. What did I miss? I'm so sorry. Honestly stressed. Just found out my husband may lose his job at Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Ash, what did I miss? Crystal bottles. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ash. I'm terrible. You know me. You know me. Crystal bottles. What about the crystal bottles? You want to see the crystal bottles? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Oh, I want to know what you think about the bottles with crystals in them. Okay. You mean like from Michael's? I have them. I don't know. I'll tell you that I think they are great for grid work. I think that a couple of the types of stone in there might not be real, though. And I hate to say that because I'm not certain, and I shouldn't say that, but there's a couple of them that are in there, and I'm trying to remember what I have a set of them that I keep them for show now. Yes, I think some are dyed. I think some are dyed howlite, which is okay. Howlite's a good stone. But I think some of them are, no, the water bottles. What water bottles? Oh, you mean with the crystal up? Yes. Oh, I love those. I think those are great. Are you talking about the infusions where you can make crystal infused water? And they don't, oh, hold on here. I'll click on it. Yes. Oh, I love those. Those are awesome. Now, are they from China? Yeah, don't get the ones from China because I don't trust them. They do not have, I'm talking out loud and you can hear me. Absolutely. All you have to do is talk out loud. They do not have the same standards that we do for what they have to put in plastic and crystals. They are terrible with faking a lot of crystals. And you don't want to mess with that when you're doing infusions, water infusions. First of all, there's some that you should not be putting actually in water. And so there's glass ones that I'm so bad. I need my phone, which is here. I have a site that is in the United States that sells them, and they're very good and they're very reputable, and they are made of glass. And they know what stones are, and they are very good with that. Yeah, I know, Ange. That's what I was just talking about. Is some stones you cannot do infusions in. And what they do is for the stones that are not good, like there's certain stones that are okay. Shungite is one that you can do infusions in. Quartz is one, rose quartz, amethyst you can do infusions in. The ones that they're not sure about or they can't say 100%, they put a glass cylinder in the middle so that the stone doesn't touch the water. The water is all around it and it gets infused energetically that way without touching the water. So they're awesome. And I will try to remember to post the link to the shop that I know about here. Please don't. Malachite. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Yes, I will add them to my trusted sellers list. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Don't drink malachite infused water. Now, here, you can. If you do not infused, but energetically infused, you can put a glass airtight jar inside a thing of water, and energetically it will infuse with that water. It's okay. As long as you know it's airtight and it's not, none of that water is leaking in and nothing is exchanging from both. And that's what they do with the stones like that. Yeah, I know. It's funny, Kendra. I've seen, and Kendra is not your name. It is something. You have so many crystals. I know I do. I know. And my husband, oh, look at this petwood. I love this petwood. Look. Can you see it? Isn't that awesome? Anyways, I've seen sinks that are malachite sinks and bathtubs, and I'm always like, now, I will say there is a debate on malachite itself that in order to be poisoned from malachite, you would have to literally like drink every drink you ever drank out of it, and it would have to not be polished. There's something to, yes, you put a stone in. What I use is, well, of course, when I go thrifting, if you ever find the glass baby jars, baby food jars, I always pick them up because now they're made of plastic and yuck. But that works really good because they're airtight. And then you can put them in regular mason jars full of water and infuse them that way. And me too. And the glass ones, they don't have anymore. It's sad. But malachite, there's a debate whether if malachite is polished and then they put the surfacer thing on it. What the hell is it? Like polyurethane, you know, but it's not. That apparently that makes it okay. I don't know if I would trust that though. But boy, those malachite bathtubs are gorgeous. I just don't know if I would really bathe in it. I don't know if I'd trust it. Copper, here's a chunk of copper I found that is a natural chunk of copper. Isn't that pretty? It's heavy as hell. These are the fairy stones. They're called menolite. And this is my triple goddess menolite. I always love that. Or my penis, depending on which way you're doing it. Here's my moon menolite. I don't know why I'm suddenly showing off all these stones. I hate doing that. That's not my intention, is not to show off stones. It's about to teach stones. So then when I start just showing them off, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? This is called shamanite, which is also black. It's not black agate. What is it? Shamanite is black jasper. Nope. Might be black agate. I have to look it up now. Got me all excited. What? Because it brings you happiness. What? I heard penis. Oh, hold on. You didn't see the penis? Hold on. Look at this. Is my penis stone. Actually, I call it my triple goddess stone because I always hold it like this. But look what happens if you hold it like this. It looks kind of like a little penis. Or I guess a little butt plug. Not sure which. Depends, I guess, on what you've seen in your life. Did I just say butt plug on my channel? I think I'm too tired to be on live. Yeah. This is rutilated quartz. See all the I can't see shit with this crappy camera. Oh, you can't see it on that. I know. Where the hell is Brad tonight? You can't see because it's not gonna. This has the most gorgeous things of rutile. My husband keeps looking at me funny. Whoops. That is a tiny butt plug. It is, but maybe it's a beginner one. Who knows? I'm seeing toy parties coming back. Really? Shiva. Okay, I'm going to the ER. Good. Go to the ER, Rachel. Let us know, honey. Did you miss Wisdom? You have kind of missed a lot tonight because apparently I am in a mood that I'm not watching what I say at all. And it's been dangerous. That's not a really good idea for me. What happened to my other bowl? Are you kidding me? It's not like it could have gone far. Oh, it's the other one. So I've told you before, Shivalingams are one of my favorite things. And I have tons. I have Reiki stones. I have a whole Reiki set in Shivalingams. And walk into a sex shop, you learn a lot. Yeah, absolutely. You learn a whole lot. Or, you know, I've learned a whole lot just by having gay friends. Or just a lot of girlfriends. Because you know what? Girls on our own are... We're yeah. See my Powered Women Empower Women. It's my goddess coin. Woohoo! Shivalingams, because I'm a Libra, they totally balance me out and I'm totally in love with them. Oh, here you go. Here's Rainbow Moonstone. That shows you, though, it's sitting in my bowl, and it's kind of been in my bowl for a long time. Yay for the gay! I have walked into a sex shop, and what do you mean error? It didn't want me to do that. Oh, and made people laugh when I say out loud, the most huge penis. Hell no. Looks like a copper ear. Yay! Love Moonstone. Group of girls can be trouble in a good way. That's true. It absolutely can be. Montana agate. You guys know what Montana agate is? See, now this was supposed to be about earthing and earth healing. And I don't know what Keith, I love Keith's little eyeballs. He's just like, okay, people, what are we talking about in here? This is broken. Where's the other half? I'm so upset. Where's the other half of this? All right, I need to clear out my weekly stones. Apparently, there's too many stones in here. Now things are starting to break because there's too much energy in one bowl. Where's the other half of this? I'm so upset. This is... I know. Keith pops in with an emoji, but it says it all. I know. I love that too. Not for me, guys. Asexual here. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean. I'm sorry we're gonna bore you. I'm so tired. This is called, my brain is not working tonight. This is really super good for, and it's funny though, I held this up and my internet died. This is supposed to be to suck up negative energies from electronics. And I can't for the life of me remember what it's called right now because I am, you know, you all know what I am. I don't apparently know what I am, but you do. What is wrong with me tonight? Holy crap. I am out of it. Oh, here's Healer's Quartz. Golden Healer's Quartz. Have you heard of that? I love that one. It's not opalite. Opalite is a, I don't want to say a fake stone. Opalite is a lab-created stone. It still has energetically cool stuff in it. Our mama squirrel, that's right. But it is man-made, yes. It is, God, I can't remember the name of the stone. It's not shungite. Maybe cacoxenite? No, that's not it. It is, yep, totally losing it. Green opal and rose quartz. I have to say, rose quartz doesn't do shit for me. Can I be honest with you? There's 68 watching. Oh my God. All right. Now I have to be kind of embarrassed because I'm like, okay, I'm just hanging with my buds and they don't mind that TV quartz. It's kind of, sometimes it is called that, I think. But now I know there's that many people here. See, I just lost. Look at how many people I'm losing because I'm like, oh my God, I'm totally. Unakite. No. Unakite is green and pink. That's all right. I'll figure it out and let you know eventually. I don't know how this ended up with this complete and utter disaster of a healing video. I knew today was going to be like this. Labradorite. Someone way earlier on had a question about labradorite, and I was going to answer it. I do need sleep. I know I did. And then I got sidetracked and I forgot it because laughter is the best medicine. It will come to me at 4 a.m. It absolutely will. Ulexite. Ulexite. That's what it is. And if you put it on your TV, it's supposed to take away all the stuff that makes your, TV bad. And if you put it near your internet, it's supposed to take that away. But it obviously is not working right now because when I put it up, it literally... Thank you, Denise. That's so sweet. I can't believe you just, gave me money for this shithole show. I'm not... You know what I mean? Like, I plan my shit a lot better than that. So I'm kind of like, oh my God, I should totally take this video down, because if I ever have to look back at this. Okay. These are the best ones. Fly by your broomstick. I know. Okay. Energetically, I do want to send energy to, you love this live. You guys are nuts. That's why we get along. Right here. I got to hear the term butt plug. All right, energetically, I do want to send healing to my friend that we were talking about last night. I have 2 ball stones gifted me by an... Oh, he had put them in a bark basket by the door for grounding. As people came in, he gifted them to people as they left and then replaced them. Oh, I love that. And you're funny. My hubby says each time he comes in the room, what are we talking about? Penises. Brad has 2 ball stones too. Butt plug and penis in the same show. What could be better, right? I know. I can't believe that came out of my mouth. Did I say that? I mean, I say that in person, but look, there's Keith again. But I don't usually do this on here. Only when I need sleep. Still intrigued. Healing. I'm pretty sure that the person who I'm talking about wouldn't mind me saying his name, but I'm not going to. Demonetized. I know, right? I'm waiting for that. I'm going to get one of those, YouTube bing, but they'd have to watch pretty far into this before they actually got there. And I don't think any of them are going to get past like half of this shit. You haven't said ball gag yet. Oh, well, ball gag. By all means, let me talk about some ball gags. I'm waiting. My husband is in the kitchen. I'm waiting for him to go, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Energetic healing. We're talking about earth healing. We really aren't tonight, huh? I probably should let this go. I know, Brad. I can't believe Brad is not here. Raunchy healing on a Wednesday night. That's what I should call it. My husband would just shake his head. Yeah, I know. He would. My husband would too. He'd be like, okay. I am. I'm so punchy, you guys. This is so sad. I will never, ever watch this video back, just so you know. Because when I'm like totally drunk right now. Because when I get that much stressed, and then it's like I crash. So this is what I end up getting. And I'm sure in May, when you all are here, eventually I'll get to this point again, which is really fun when you're in person. But I do not want to watch this back. Have a crystal ball one for Christmas. Yay! Butt plug, stone patients, and other alternative therapies. Yanni eggs. Don't forget Yanni eggs. We talked about Yanni eggs too. Up the for JJ. Healing. Focus for 1 minute. I'm almost done. Maddie, you're going on live after this, right? Poor Maddie has to follow this. Let's do healing real quick for Rachel and for my friend, who I'm sure he won't mind if I use his name, but I'm not gonna because I haven't asked him. So, feel those roots coming right out of your feet, wrapping around and entwining with Mama Gaia. As I do that, I know that this punch-drunk energy is going to flow right through, and she will give me back some of the sanity that I apparently am missing tonight. But you never told us how to do it, Jen. Oh, Brad's niece too. Yes, thank you. So, I'll really quickly, because I don't know if we'll ever come back to this topic, but you start with the largest egg, which is, it's about this big probably. You insert the largest egg, and what you're practicing on, what you're trying to do is moving your internal muscles to move it up the canal, hold it, move it back down the canal, hold it. Don't let it go. Move it up the canal, move it back down the canal, up the canal, back down the canal. Oh, the energy healing. Ange, I thought you wanted to know about yoni eggs. That's what we were just talking about. Yes, like the Kegel exercises, exactly. At least he has something to strive for. This is epic. You know what? Here's what's going to happen, though. My mother is going to decide to watch this one. And then I'm going to have to hear about this forever. The good thing is she'll never watch an hour-and-a-half long video because she'll get sick of it and she'll forget it. Oh, you just came in, Caroline. I'm sorry. You really had to start from the beginning of this to be at the same energy level to... Yeah, you probably think I'm nuts right now. Or you probably know I'm nuts. Hi, Jen's mom. We are good here, right? I know. I'm telling you. I don't know if you... Who the heck... Was I watching Maddie or Dave? And I was saying that my mother had just texted me to scold me because I was not nice to her in one of my videos. And I'm like, uh-oh, what video did you watch? And she said something like, well, you said that I was dense or something. I'm like, oh, that's all you saw? Okay. Yeah, that was, I'll do my best not to do that, Mom. Don't watch anymore. Okay, so I never talked about how to do it. I know, but boy, am I done, Ange. I will say, really, it is about practicing working with energy. So when we talk about the energy ball, how do we get to Virginia? We were praying and sending energy. Your mom is going to ground you from us. Yeah. She can try, but I have cut her off before. So you start with that energy, and once you can feel that energy, that I might ground myself, then you begin to you can feel the meridian energies in yourself and start to feel that flow. And so you're looking for blockages in the flow. When you feel like that energy is, ooh, something stuck there, then you know, ooh, let's focus some healing energy. So I always ask Mama Gaia for healing energy. Once I pull my roots from my feet and I connect, I ask her for healing energy. And I picture those meridians. Now my meridians are flowing all the way down into the earth and bringing up what I need and letting go of what I no longer need. And so that healing energy is coming right from Mama Gaia. Sanity is so overrated, right? And as that energy flows, then you can begin to feel if there is a break in the energy. If you're feeling like, ooh, there's something not quite right with that energy, then I'm a little nuts too perfect. Then you're right there. Then you can begin to feel where that healing is needed. Angela, you can eat root vegetables to ground yourself. Smell of clove and cinnamon. Ooh, yeah. Patchouli, sandalwood. Absolutely. I've learned so much from this cabinet. Keith has learned a lot. He's been very quiet with only his little eyeball emojis. We're all mad here. Yes, we are, Alice. Yes, we are. We're all mad here. That's my favorite. See, look. Which I won, by the way, from Oyaz Girl. Yes, I did. Anyways. So we are going to send some healing energy to, I'm still not going to say his name. I know I do too. She's awesome. I love Oyaz Girl. Queen Aset. She's amazing. I don't know what to call him. Because I just want to call him by his name. I know he wouldn't mind, but I'm just not that kind of person. So I'm just going to call him Bill. That's the first name that came to my head. So we're going to call him Bill. We're sending healing energy to Bill, who's, he's caregiver of his grandmother and going through a really hard time with it. He did, when he messaged me when this started, he said something about the people from the home came today, so they must have done an evaluation. I'll have to find out after this. Hi, Brad. Did Brad come in? He did not, did he? Brad says hi, everyone. Where is he? What do you mean Brad says hi? No, he's still at work. Well, forget it then. And we're going to send healing energy to Rachel, and we're going to send healing energy to Brad's niece who got bit by that dog. Hopefully she's still drugged up. You Facebook messaged me to tell me to say hi. Oh, good. So, connect to Mom Gaia. Feel that flow of energy. Create yourself some energy that you feel is a healing, loving, helpful energy. Connect to their guardians, and I push that energy all to their guardians in order to sorry, I'm half listening to my crazy aunt downstairs who's driving me crazy, and I want to like strangle her in her sleep. And so we're going to send that out. And I'm going to do that when I'm not listening to my crazy aunt and my husband argue. So they literally are arguing. At least it's not me arguing with her. I'm so happy. Did you just throw a temper tantrum? Now she's talking about me. She just went, I don't want you. Literally. Viking ball. There you go. I'm going to have to make her eat it. She does not want to fuck with me like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go rescue him for sure. All right, everybody, make sure you tune into Maddie's video. Mouth keg. We are talking about... No, I won't say it. Yes, I will. Maybe she needs the butt plug. Just saying. So... I'm going to hell for sure. If there is a hell, I'm going to be there. In 30 minutes, Maddie's on. Make sure you click like. I only have 14 likes and there's 58 people watching, guys. It's right there. Just click it. Click the notification bell so you can have a good time with us. Wine time. Oh, hell yeah. And make sure you subscribe so you know when I'm on. Get onto our Facebook page if you haven't already, because we share a lot between us back and forth. And we will see you tomorrow night for another tarot time. Tarot talk. Where did I get tarot time from? I am so getting some rest. I'll probably like go make my aunt eat a stone and then go to bed. But I'll probably be on with Maddie though too. Love you guys. Thanks for putting up with my crazy ass tonight. I don't know what the hell this video is on, but I'm going to leave the title as is. Blessings. Preferred sellers on the list on the Facebook page. Look under files. And it says like Jen's something about my witchy trusted sellers or something like that. Love you guys. Blessings. Thanks for putting up with me.